Okay, I'm just out here in the garage cleaning up this 8-inch rotary XY table, and before I reassembled it, I thought I would document how it looks. I'm getting ready to list this on eBay. This is actually the table that came with my closing mill, and I ended up with two rotary tables, so I don't need both. This one, as you can see, I've got it disassembled because I was in the process of cleaning it, and I believe it's I think it's 8-inch. I'll measure it, but yeah, it's 8-inch. Yeah, 8-inch, and it's a Palmgren, I believe, is the manufacturer on this. This is probably from the 60s. I want to say 60s or 70s. Anyways, it's very nice, and as you can see, I've taken it all apart. And I'm in the process of cleaning it, well, I'm finished cleaning. I'm getting ready to lube it and reassemble it. But you see it's got a nice base, and it's got the Gibbs screws. You can see it functions very smoothly, back and forth. And the ways are in good shape. Here's the cross-slide rotary part, and again, it's in very good shape as well. Let me flip it over so you can see the underside, or I guess the top. And you can see it's very clean. I cleaned everything up. It's got the worm screw mechanism. It is in excellent condition. As you can see, it turns freely. Whoever buys it probably wants to put just a little lubrication in here, although I will also. And then this, of course, is the large gear that the table bolts to over here, which accomplishes the rotary mechanism. Anyways, I've cleaned all the surfaces, stripped down a majority of the old paint, so it's basically down to the castings, and so it's a perfect candidate if somebody wants to put a little paint on it, or you can just use it like this. But you can see you have to excuse the furnace going on there. You can see the lead screws are in good shape. So is that one over here. You can peek under here and you can see the lead screw in there. And I did take this off and clean everything. So the handles has very nice handles. It has resettable degreed wheels. You can see that you can reset these to 0 relative to the handles. If somebody wanted to do a little more cleaning on this, of course, these would probably polish up a little bit nicer. I just basically was getting the dirt off of them. You can see this one over here is also in good shape. There's no damage to the table or anything that I can find. The top part is in outstanding condition. Like I say, it's in very good shape. The handles could stand a little more cleaning, but I got the majority of the dirt off of them. Everything turns freely. Nothing, is broken or anything. And all the threaded parts are in perfect shape. I cleaned them up a little bit, but again, I'm not trying to restore this to perfect condition or painted condition, but I did clean it and strip it down and give every surface attention. You can see the underside is in excellent condition. It's got the indexing pins here. There's no rust of any kind internally. Of course, this bolts onto the top with the 2 Allen cap screws there. You can see the numbered side here is all in good shape. And you can see that the top is in very good condition. The T-slots are in good shape. Probably would look cool if you painted those. You can see that there's a kind of a, I don't know if you can make it out on the camera here, but there is kind of a very mild pitting sort of look to it, although it's nothing major. As you can see from the camera, the table is in excellent condition, but I did want to point out that there is a very minor, I guess you would call it, almost like a very faint stippling all over the surface of this where it was exposed to the weather. But it did clean up very nice. There's no drill marks. So it really looks fantastic in my opinion. And you could certainly, if somebody wanted to run a fly cutter or something over this and knock it down maybe half a thousandths, you would take that little stippling off. Although I personally think it gives it some nice character, so if it were me, I would probably just use it as is. But like I say, let me see if I can, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there, but it doesn't really affect the operation of the equipment, and actually it gives it kind of a nice kind of older look to it. So, but like I say, it's very minor. So, anyways, that's the I believe it's Palmgren 8-inch rotary table. I'm going to go ahead and reassemble it here in a second, and then I'll continue this video and show you the operation of it. And then I think I'm going to throw this up on eBay and see if anyone wants to take advantage of a rotary table here. So, okay. We'll be back in a second once this is assembled. Okay, we have the rotary table all assembled, and I just wanted to give a quick demonstration of it here. As you can see, I put it back together, cleaned it and lubricated it with the lead screws with some of this Finish Line Extreme Fluoro grease, which is pure fluorinated PFPAE grease. Real good stuff. Very expensive. This is about $20, I think, for this tube. Anyways, you can look them up on the internet. I use them when I reassemble machinery and equipment and have had good luck with them. Anyways, so as you can see, the XY rotary table is back together. Let me just show the function of the Y axis here. Seems to work fine. I have not adjusted the give screws, but they're just how it was when I got the table, so it seems to function fine. And then you can see the X here works fine. Just cranking it back and forth. Doesn't seem to be too much backlash there, so that's good. And then, like I say, the Y, it functions fine here. The rotary is good. However, you can see it functions, and then there's the lockdown screws here, which they have a little machined off edge, because to actually lock the table down, you have to use like a crescent wrench or something on it to apply a little bit of tension. Just doing it finger tight really won't get it. But there's two brass screws, or two brass. I don't know what you would call them, but they just they grab into the dovetail that's around the top of this. But as you can see, the table is in very good condition. I'll post some photos up on eBay for the listing, but it's in real nice shape. One thing I did want to point out on the rotary, there is one area here where it binds up a little bit. It shouldn't be anything too much of an issue. I suspect that it's just, ever so slightly binding up on the little area that it runs. I did try to polish it a little bit, make sure there was no burrs or anything, but it is noticeably tighter in this one section, although as you can see, I still crank it one hand. It's just about right in here, it then becomes a little bit looser. So shouldn't really affect anything. Maybe something that you can adjust, and like I said, I just cleaned it up basically. So but it is a good table. I did want to point out that on this one edge right here, oh well, the tabletop is flawless here. I did want to point out on this one little section here where they stamped the serial number, and then there's some kind of little hash marks or something here. There is, if you can see, it does just go up onto the edge a little bit, but it's very, very minor. And of course, if you radius or chamfer the edge of this, it would take it off. But it appears to be something to do with, as you can see, where they stamped the numbers here. So anyways, did want to make a note of that. Otherwise, the table's in really great shape, so I'm going to put it up on eBay, and I always try to do a really good packing job, especially on something heavy like this, and I know that the person who gets this is going to want to make sure it arrives in good shape. So I'll either send it out UPS or priority mail sort of deal. I think it will fit safely in a flat rate box, but I'll have to double check. Anyways, I will do a good job on shipping, and if you have any questions or anything, just feel free to email me via eBay, and I'll be happy to answer those for you. Okay, thanks very much.